Hi Hoarders, it's Hoarder the Board here again. My name is Edgar and I want to welcome you to the last video of the Essen preview. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be demos only at the Spiel. I like doing this list because I try to do these demos, but uh, these are still things that will resonate after the Spiel because I'm only going 2 days this year. I was going to go 4 days. Uh, and yeah, I only have that much time to get some games, to walk around to see everything, and and try to get a table because it's gonna be busy. So these are gonna be games that are on my radar, demo only, not for sale. There's gonna be one honorable mention, and we're gonna have 15. Let's see if I can demo them at the Spiel this year. Um, if I can't demo them, they would still be on my demo list if I was going for the Ace. So they're still highly on my radar. The demos, I hope I'm not making a mistake, but my criteria for the demos only is on the BGG page, there has to be pictures of the game or some art. And maybe there's one, if I'm not mistaken, that doesn't have anything except maybe the box art. But I'm not sure. But I try to adhere by these rules so I have a bit uh, of how the game looks. Because the first thing that you pass by a table is not like some pamphlet with like, hey, the game plays like this or a rulebook. No, it's the game itself, the art, the components, the table presence, everything that you want to see in a demo, you want to see a little bit on the page on BGG as well. So without any further ado, let's go to my first honorable mention, that's Septima. Why? Because this game is actually a game that a friend of mine got yesterday. Well, I'm filming this at 2:20 in the morning. uh, but 2 days ago on Friday, I had a birthday, and a friend of mine had the game come in on Friday. It was not really his birthday. His birthday is actually today, but he was celebrating it on Friday. Um, and he got the game in. It was still wrapped in plastic, a bit heavy. It was a Kickstarter. It was on Kickstarter, and it's fulfilling now as we speak. This is the 24th of September. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a game that I really want to play because the Kickstarter looks really good. On the back, they have like pictures of all the upgraded components. It looks really good. So let's look at it. It's a competitive, highly interactive strategy game of witchcraft. As the leader of your coven, you must prove your worth in the town of Noctenburg to become the successor of Septima, the High Witch. Practice your craft and gain wisdom by collecting herbs, brew potions, healing the townsfolk, mastering charms, and rescuing your fellow brothers and sisters from the trials. But beware, magic, even if it's used for good, invokes suspicion in the townsfolk. Simultaneous action selection with positive player interaction. Uh, Septima Central Magnet was simultaneous secret selection of one of 9 action cards each turn. I already love that. I really do. It's like, and then whoop, move, collect, brew, heal, recruit, plea, chant, write, and remember. Each action gets a powerful bonus if it's chosen by multiple players. Oh, that's cool, actually. But performing them together also raises suspicion in the townfolk and attracts the attention of the witch hunters. Decisions of when to do a shared action and who to do it with adds a fresh semi-cooperative touch to a competitive game and lots of player interaction. You have to rescue witches to build your coven, heal them and stuff like that. Uh, Heal, enthrall, or convince the townsfolk and amass enough support to sway the periodic witch trials in your favor. If the hostile witnesses are outvoted, the convinced witch is absolved and joins the coven that rescued them. You start small, but you can grow your coven up to 4 witches this way, with their own personality and special ability to help your cause. Reckless witches caught by witch hunters are also put on trial, so with enough support from the townsfolk, even witches from other less careful players' coven can end up in yours. Accessible, intuitive, and familiar. It's from Mindclass, by the way. Actually, I should tell you the, the company, to be honest, but it was an honorable mention, so we'll let it slide for now. Um, Handwrote style. I like the art, to be honest. Uh, Wooden components. Very quick to teach and set up, and takes less than 2 hours to play, even with 4 players. That's a big that's a big promise. But if it can deliver, that's going to be a selling point for a lot of games. For a lot of people, I mean, that like games to be meaty and still in a good time frame. Me too, but I don't mind playing a long game if you can plan it for it, of course. Um, so this is the cover. And there's some Mind Clash games. By the way, let's go back because let's do it correctly. So designer Robin Hagedis, artist Barbara Bernard, and Vilo Farkas from Mindclass Games. So we have the cover here, and I played the Magician's game from Mindclash. I think it was from Mindclash, right? Uh, so action and divination cards, like what they do. Your witches, so they have like different powers that they have. Oh, these are a few of this silk screened wooden components. They look so good. And also these, the potion tokens, they look very nice because of the art and the colors. It's so cool. Oh, this is the designer. A few of the I actually went past this. I should use this. Maybe I should just zoom in. Yeah, that's better. Oh, a dog. Some people playing the game. Uh, advancing on the. Oh, this right track. That looks cool. Oh, Witch Hunter. This looks very nice. Uh, Adding hostile citizens based on the suspicion level. Ooh. Well, this looks very nice. And it's an honorable mention. I'm already should move on to the next game, but it looks really good. Yeah. So that's Septima. Uh, yep. So now we're going to the 15 games in no particular order. Uh, the first one was a game that was already on the, I think on the I think it was on the list last year, on my list, but it was on the Spiel preview last year as well. And I'm not gonna say this is like the number 15, the other number ones. This is my least one because the artwork is a little bit not the greatest. It's not ugly by any means, but it's a game called Axon Protocol. It's from Jan Roth and artists Henrik Ludvigsen, Jan Roth, Andreas Cross, Salvador Tracal, and it's from Baroque Games. It's 2 to 6 players, 45 to 120 minutes, age 16 and up. And I forgot about Septima, but you did see it. 1 to 4 players, 50 to 100 minutes, and ages 12 and up. And yeah, let's try to keep it together on on the play account and stuff like that, so that I can inform you immediately. But Axon Protocol is a cyberpunk themed game of corporate warfare and brain hacking. You're a powerful hacker in the ranks of an international mega corporation. Your job, hack into the brains of innocent citizens and manipulate their behavior. Your goal, wring as many resources out of the city as possible and maximize your corporation's profit, no matter the cost. Time and timing is crucial. Enemy hackers will fight you every step of the way, and at some point the city will reach its limit and collapse under the corporate struggle. Chaos and anarchy will follow, it doesn't matter. You get the most out of it. And there's always another city. It's all in the name of profit. It's like a 2 to 6 player game and features a unique game mechanic called shared worker control. Every single character in the city has their own routine and skills. Each character can be hacked and controlled by every player, but they will follow their own behavior again the moment no one is hacking them. Ah, that is very interesting. So they have like a routine that they maybe it's a deck of cards um, uh, that lets them like simulate how they're behaving around the city. And if you don't hack them, they will do that. The rockstar might give a concert in the city plaza until a terrorist blows it up, and the corporate rescue team can only save one of the victims. The game features 6 types of resources. Each corporation profits from 2 of these resources with over 40 unique characters and 6 different corporations. Uh, every game of Axon Protocol tells its own story, and they have unique abilities, the corporations and characters, I think. Uh, yeah. By the way, this is like the front of the game. It looks kind of generic, the cyberpunk feel of it, because I don't really like how these people look that much. I thought they would maybe change it, but I think the cover is still the same. So let's make it bigger. Oh, here it doesn't look as bad. Here it at least has some lighting, and here as well. It's kind of better. Oh, this was at Essen, I think, last year. Did I see it? Or is this not Essen? It looked like Essen. Okay. And I should put my phone on mute. Let's do that. And yeah, there's this track here. I don't know what it does, but it looks kind of nice. And so, oh, are these locations? Showing archive, Freeside Bank. Huh. Honestly, it's not really what I thought it would be. I did see the picture, but the thing is, look, there's like a map underneath it, but it's very much, it's so one star. Yeah, I don't really have a feeling that I'm on a map because all these things have the same size and they're just in a grid. So, I don't know. I'm still interested in it to demo it just because of the gameplay. Uh, and I hope that they change the cars because the cars look like wow, that is rough. But still, the premise is quite nice. I like that it's. I like the description, so yeah. Hmm. Here's the punch out board. Yeah, I'm interested, but it's kind of like on the back burner of the 15. Like I said, in no particular order, but still. Um, the next game is Unfold Dark Story. I just put this in there because this looks hilarious. Uh, it it it's from the it's from oh, lifestyle board game, but I think it was from it had 7 more, but let me see here. Alley Cat Games uh, is one of the publishers. It's from Autobahn. Alley Cat Game did Autobahn, um, so it says here. Let's go back. 1 to 6 players, 60 to 90 minutes, ages 12 and up. And the designer is Alexander Peshkov, Ekaterina Pluznikova, artist Nadizhda Mikhailova. I hope I'm not butchering the names, but I'll still try because these people uh, need to put stuff from the center because they designed and drawn the game. So it's only a couple of days ago you were head psychiatrist at a mental health clinic, but everything changed overnight when one of your experiments went south and several patients escaped your clinic, placing your experiments in jeopardy. You had to take flight, but you did not make it far. You were detained by the police and delivered to the police station. Now you need to find a way out before they lock you up for good. This is actually a sequel to Escape from Asylum, which I didn't know. And a thrilling cooperative adventure that fits into a small envelope. You can delve into the mysterious atmosphere of this tabletop quest, regardless of whether or not you're familiar with the story of the Dr. Dark's clinic. The players must help Dr. Dark get out of his prison cell at the police station by solving different puzzles. So let's just look at some pictures. Uh, yeah, I actually like the cover. I like this logo. It says the fold is like it's a fold, but it's still cool. Oh, oh, I have to go back. I thought these pictures are in a weird order. Comes in this. So everything just unfolds and stuff. I know you can play it only once, but this is the front. Maybe there's like a hint here because maybe this is a key. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe it comes in this envelope. And the thing is, maybe I will not play it, but it's still a game that I would go like, hey, maybe it's something for you if you like these escape room games. I like them, but it depends on the people that I'm playing it with, which makes it fun. Uh, yeah, it looks really nice. So that was Unfold Dark Story. The next one is Ultimate Treehouse. It's a very light game. It's from Das Ultimative Baumhaus. Oh no, that's the alternate name. No, it's from Fat Brain Toy Company. I thought this was like really weird. I'm actually reading the translation. From Kate Hunt and that's the designer and artist Tristan Rosen. Rosen? Oh, these names are getting complicated. So, you're the crew of a critter-based construction crew responsible for building your own personal, fully customized treehouse. Play action cards from your hand to accumulate resources required to build any or all of the 14 different treehouse elements in your quest to build the ultimate treehouse. By thinking strategically and build smart, your friends are managing their own critter crew and looking to build their even more ultimate treehouse. Your task begins in the town of Maple Leaf and is played over a series of days, each round helped or hindered by weather conditions. When all rounds have been played, the player with the most victory points wins. And this actually looks quite nice, to be honest. Let's make this bigger. So you're making kind of like this tree house. Doesn't really say how you do it, to be honest. Look, it looks really cool. So you're basically making like, I think this is a hammock and stuff like that. You're making these stuffs by collecting resources and then building it on your board. And has this insert with these awesome resources and these cards and these little critters. So action, soft goods, and bonuses, and more action and bonuses. It looks cute. It's really nice. It has like a warm, fuzzy feeling to it. Look, this like squirrel has a saw and it has a very cute coat. It's like, it's awesome. And maybe these are the people that you're playing. Maybe they have special powers, and or are they helping the critters? Because I think you are the critters. And these are the resources. I don't know what this is. Oh, these are the different. So it's a slide and a telescope, lookout platform. Uh, really cool. Oh, zip lining. It actually looks nice. It looks cool. So basically, if you put these tiles out, they will add to the picture, which is really cool. I think this is like a really great family game. I don't know how it plays, but I think families will be drawn to it. It's gonna be a fun theme building a tree house. Oh, and oh, this is that was the your own player board, and this is the board that you can get the tiles and the cards and stuff like that. Really, really nice. So this is like only the pictures and they faded out the tree, but you can still make out like, oh, it's this part and stuff like that. And this is the part way up. Yeah, this is this. I'm gonna check this out because it looks so awesome. Uh, the next game on the list is a game that I actually put away on the tabletop together tool in like a corner because I was not planning uh, to take my demos and already like organize them in a top 15. And then I watched a channel, a Spanish channel, and they talked about the presents. Like, oh, this looks awesome because that cover looks amazing. It's such a good cover. I think it's one of the best covers I've seen. I get chills because it's a ghost on the cover, basically. Um, so this is the presents. It's from Purple Lantern Games, and the design is Sam Goldman. Is there any? There's no artist listed. So the presence is a horror game that puts you in a Victorian era ghost story. Each game is either fully cooperative or one versus all, only you have no way of knowing which one. The game is for 2 to 5 players, where one player plays as a spirit with unknown intentions. The other players play as the visitors who need to work together to determine whether the spirit is on their side, while also trying to find out what it wants. The visitors will try to work together while struggling with darkness, isolation, and the constant haunting of the spirit, who in their turn either tries to earn their trust or secretly plan their demise. I actually already love this game. So it's like deducing if it's good or bad and what it wants, and ah, I want to play the ghost, to be honest, the spirit. A game about trust. Regardless of the intention of the spirit player or uh, the trust of the visitors is valuable to its goal. A benevolent spirit needs that trust to play its more powerful actions. If it does not believe that they will manage in time, it can instead turn on them and win by other means. That is really cool. So if the others are doing badly, it's like I'm gonna switch it up. If I see it in time, I can switch it up and win another way. A vengeful spirit can bide its time, sabotage their efforts in hidden ways, and use their trust to make the visitors expose themselves. Then, when they are vulnerable, it can reveal its true nature. So the visitor represented on the board while the spirit moves to the house ethereally and can be in multiple locations at once. While visitors are limited by doors and pathway, the spirit can move freely surrounding them. With the spirit player may have limited means to communicate. The visitors have an even tougher choice to make. If they separate and go different ways, they will not be able to speak at all. Then they can only watch in horror as their friends must make a perilous choice with no support. The actions of the spirit leave clues as to its true intentions, and when the secret of the house are gradually revealed, the visitors may realize what they think they know is fatally wrong. Let's quickly go through it. The game doesn't. I think this is more like this looks more like a prototype. Uh, I wouldn't mind just a clear dice to be like that, or maybe uh, not with these diamond things on it, with something else. This looks like a prototype. Let's upload. Oh, that's a big. Oh, that's way too big. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's just one. Is this a punch out, or is this like a full board, or you make the house yourself with punch outs? It looks like a full board, but this stairs leads to where the cards are, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a board. In the cellar. Oh, this is prototype, but it still looks nice. I hope they change the art a little bit and have some better characters. So yeah, so that's the presents. This is kind of like high on my list, but uh, I will. I should have put it maybe. It's not in particular order, so it doesn't matter. My next one is Terra Pyramids. Terra Pyramids is from Korea Board Games Company, from Michael Kiesling and Wolfgang Kramer, when they both work together. It's like like sometimes it's like they're siamese twins that sometimes can detach and they go their own way and do their stuff. Uh, so this is from Lucas Siegmund, the artist. Um, and so Terra Pyramids, players compete to acquire building sites to build pyramids of different sizes. They need money, resources, and workers to build the most magnificent pyramids, for which they get points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. Each end of the game must place exactly one tile on the game board in a round, and all tiles on the game boards that are in a straight or diagonal line from the tile you just placed are activated. The tiles have workers, resources, and money that can be activated, received by the players. Workers and raw materials are needed to build the pyramids. The workers must walk in an unbroken straight or diagonal line to the pyramid building site. If a player has enough resources and three of his workers on a building site, he may build another level for his pyramids, which earns him points. Money can be used for bonus promotions, to obtain wild resources, or to search a stack and select a tile. The game ends when all tiles of stacks have been used up. Each pyramid is worth points depending how far the player has occupied the pyramid. Leftover resources and money are also worth points. It looks actually quite neat. It comes with two expansions. The basic game is more for family players. The expansion adds more strategic elements and makes it more complex. But it looks really cool. So I think these are the workers. There are discs. I'm not opposed to it, to be honest, because Istanbul had discs as workers. So yeah, uh, and it's kind of like this small grid that you're using. So here in its full glory. I think these are actions. I think some more things here with money. Oh, this is a nice insert thingy. I hope it doesn't really fall apart because who knows. No, it is fine. Some art here. Yep, some Terra Pyramids. Yeah, this looks. Oh, from Hoog. Well, this looks actually very cool. I'm actually kind of interested how it works. So, that is Terra Pyramids. So now we're going to Restart, which I actually just found, to be honest. And it only has artwork, to be honest. I think this is one of them. I don't know if I have another, to be honest. It's from 1 to 4 players, 620 minutes. It is 14. Vangelis Iftimiao Mio, Antonius Yiannopoulos, and the artist is Evan Scale from Theototum Game Studios. So Restart is a tactical engine building game in which you travel back in time to save humanity from its impending dystopian future. Each turn you will try to change the course of events on a dynamic build tableau using your future adult or past younger selves. To do your best, however, you must recover from the side effects of time travel and regain your mental strength. To win the game, you will take actions to prevent your future's impending downfall and discover resources or information that will help you save it. But what does save it really mean? All players are given a board that represents their mind and cards in their hand that represent unique events in four areas: food, energy, technology, and social. They start with limited resources of hourglass and adrenaline shots. Hourglasses represent the time they have to change the course of events as they travel through time. Adrenaline shots can give their mind a temporary boost or buy them gadgets that grant additional abilities. Oh, it looks very cool. I'm not going to read everything. I try to. It has a meditation phase. Players may play event cards from their hands onto their mind board, allowing them to activate additional actions. Perception phase, players play event cards on the board and achieve patterns and gain benefits. Intelligence phase, complete the specific side quests related to the dystopian future. And memory phase, players get resources, cards, hourglass, adrenaline shots, and end their turn. But uh, it looks really cool. Let's look at a few of the art. This is the future, and this was the past. mm, this looks like, oh my god, it's a zombie apocalypse. Oh no, they're robots. They're robots. Oh, oh, they can no longer reproduce. Damn. The world we knew became an ocean realm. Oh, this looks so pretty. It looks like a pretty game. I'm not sure how it plays, but I'm interested. And then we have Quartz. Quartz is a game for 2 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, at ages 12 and up. From Julian Iwokone Ausdorf, Maximilian Stark, Julian Iwokone Ausdorf, and from Garden Gnome Games. And this is Quartz Fight for the Crystal Idol is a highly interactive competitive board game for 2 to 4 players. You join a clan of monsters competing in a tournament for the Crystal Idol. Experience epic battles between monsters with unique abilities and adapt your strategies to achieve victories in this Capture the Flag style board game. The goal of the game is to outmaneuver the other clans with the help of your chosen monster to bring the crystal idol from the altar to your base. Every monster has different abilities to achieve that. The player who gets the crystal idol and his base wins immediately, everybody else loses. The goal of the battle is to be chosen for the academy and become the follower of the great Quartz, an almighty extraterrestrial being which changed the world forever. For this to happen, the players have to show that their clan is unique and worthy of the new disciples of the crystal. Let me see if I can. So to win so it's like a battle and area control game. I'm not gonna read the rest. I've been reading the whole text. um, it looks. I like the minis. It looks real cool. Look at this thing on with a basketball and some. I don't know if these are birds, but this is like a tentacle and a rat or a mouse with a slingshot. Let's put this a bit bigger. This looks like melted cheese. And these two look like carrots and a beet. It looks so much fun. It looks fun. Yeah. I didn't read everything, but uh, so the combination of monsters can vary. Modular boards. We'll change the setup. Mm, there are powerful shrine abilities. It looks real good, real cool. Just hope, I just hope that this is a good game. Not really sure yet, but it looks amazing to be honest. And then the next game is gonna be Philharmonics. 1 to 4 players, 60 to 150 minutes, age 13 and up. From designer Faris Suhaimi and artist Daniel Cunha. From publisher Arcona Games. So you step into the role of a space orchestra manager with Philharmonics, the worker placement game that combines music and sci-fi and is out of this world experience. um, so in Philharmonics, you play as a space orchestra manager, trying to become the most prestigious orchestra in the Malaya sector. Yeah, Malaya sector. You select one of the six major actions or the basic move action. The basic action is to move across the Malayan planets or to gain money. The major action includes recruiting musicians, trained musicians, and conductors, creating symphonies, performing symphonies, and so on. Uh, it consumes action points, which would be randomized every round and could consume more action points if the action is occupied. Thus, players need to be efficient in selecting their actions. You can gain prestige in many ways by mainly performing symphonies and recording records. Other methods of gaining prestige are region majority, collecting musicians, and claiming patrons. Yeah, it looks really nice. I like the cover. Oh, up close is not that. It's okay. It's okay. Uh, but I like this production. It's like, hey, I have all these musicians and I have to put them in maybe a certain order, also the same uh, as uh, as some other like area control games that you have to put some things in certain spots. I'm not sure. Uh, and go to this to these system planets and activating stuff. Oh look, it's a piano. Is this the points? I would buy it just for that. These are the points. But why is that 2 and 3? Oh, or is it something else? Or maybe these are the points, and here's what you get some extra discs or something if you pass those points. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. And you have these dice. I think they're dice. Yeah, there are dice there. I love me some dice. Hmm. Oh, these dice are not the final dice, but they look okay for now. Yeah, look at this. This looks cool. I think this is gonna be your own player board, and where you put musicians. I'm not sure. I know it looks cool. Well, let's go from that to another game. And this is Lost Lights. Lost Lights, 2 players. Oh, I didn't see this was a 2 player. I'm just not a fan of 2 players, but okay. I did like Beer and Bread, to be honest. It's like 2 players, 15 to 25 minutes, ages 10. And it's still a 3, but it looks so cute. So from Julius Su, artist Folco Streets, and Board Game Circus published this one. So I'm just gonna read the game. In Lost Lights, 2 players battle with their party of different animalistic characters for control over the regions of Amanai. In the beginning, each player drafts 10 out of 27 beautiful and individual illustrated cards. Alright, On your turn, you play a card from your hand and take a number of actions equal to the point value on the card. Actions allow you to reinforce your party with new followers or to move followers between the areas on the map. In areas where both parties meet, you battle each other. To resolve battles, both of you secretly choose one character card from your hand as a leader in this battle, using their special ability. If you lose the battle, move your party from the contested area. If you win, you're now uh, the dominant force in that area. The game ends immediately if one of you has no party members left on the group, on the map, or if both of you run out of cards. When the game ends, you add up your scores for each area. Whichever achieves the lighter score wins. The highest score. Sorry, it's a bit late. But this looks good. Let's look at some pictures. Pictures are better than words. Um, Look how cute it looks. That's the cover. It's from Board Game Circus. And that's it. But it's still is. I think it's my second game that doesn't have the game itself there. It is on the back kind of, and some other pictures, but. And so the next one is Inferno. Inferno is 1 to 4 players, 45 to 120 minutes, and ages 14. Uh, it's from Fernando Eduardo Sanchez. Didn't I? It's late. Did I do the? Did I just skip the whole? No, I did. I did do this. I was thinking maybe I need to talk about something else about the game, but we're moving on. Um, So Inferno 1 to 4 players, 45 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up. Fernando Eduardo Sanchez is the designer, and David Benzel, Cristian Casado Otazu are the artists. It's from Red Mojo, and this one attracted me because I played Dante's Inferno, and I really love that game. And now they're basically making a board game, and I'm very interested. It's just the theme, because there's only one picture, which is this, and the cover. Oh no, there are more pictures. Sorry. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. I thought there was only these three pictures. So, in the Divine Comedy, the poet Dante Alighieri enters hell in search of his beloved Beatrice. Guided by Virgil, he descends to the nine circles, witnessing how each sinner is eternally punished in a manner as horrifying as the sin they committed in life. The soul management game where each player must guide sinners to their respective circles in hell. The board consists of two parts, one displaying all nine circles, while the other represents Florence in the early 14th century, where Dante lives with its power games and palace intrigues. So you have two phases. You have the internal phase. The player advances a soul through hell, earning infamy points as they successfully guide it to its corresponding circle. In the Florence phase, the player must choose between playing an action card or inviting home an illustrious character among others. I'm sorry, I'm just reading and not in a coherent way. So exposing a sinner who is executed and the soul is led to hell. By doing so, the player advances on the hell registry and keeps track of everybody's supplied souls. Those are the two steps. So with each death, Dante takes a step closer to his descent. When he reaches the gate that will lead him to purgatory, the game ends. The player with the most infamy points is the winner. So basically, there are more. So look at this. Look at all the layers and all these paths, and oh, and this is the Florence part. It looks so good. It really looks good. I don't care if I'm tired. I was rambling. Yeah, it looks really good. So we have 5 more games to go, and this one is doesn't have pictures. Actually, there are more. They have pictures, but the thing is, uh, it's 1 to 4 players. Uh, it says Horror on the Orient Express, the board game. Was there anything before that? Maybe a video game? But it's 1 to 4 players, 90 120 minutes, ages 14 and up. Designer Michael Golubioski and Adam Kopinski. Artist is Alexander Zawada, and it's from Chaosium. Those those are those are the publishers. The publisher. So this game lures you into luxurious yet dangerous interiors of the most famous train of the 1920s. The magnificent engine travels into the realm of the Dreamlands, with you on board. From hideous monsters crawling out the breaches to cultists hiding among the decadent passengers, everything is against you, not forgetting an elder's bloody, thirsty vampire hunting down everything that moves, all against the clock. Can you beat them all as you investigate the dark secrets on the Orient Express? You control a character who can develop new skills, gather items, talk to passengers, discover clues, and decide the fate of the train. Who knows, you may even learn a spell or two. In short, Horror in the Express is a cooperative game in which you and other investigators have to survive on the doomed train. To win, you must discover and hunt out the cultists to stop them performing a hideous ritual, as well as ensuring that the train reaches its destination. With all manners of dangers facing you, the challenge is to survive, stop the horrors of the Dreamlands, and prevent calamity. Uh, so, Horror on the Orient Express, the board game, brings the award-winning Call of Cthulhu horror and mystery tabletop RPG into the world of board gaming. Uh, Special rules, ongoing character development, and awesome play pieces all provide a challenging and exciting gaming experience. Your journey on the Orient Express will be something to remember. Let me just check. I don't think there's. Oh, there is, but I think it's prototype. But let's look at the cover. It's like a big train with an eye. There's already like this minion. This monster, I think. These are also like please make them weak. Sorry, I shouldn't do this at 2 in the morning, but hey, everything for you guys. And it's really a prototype because they're using like these dice for maybe passengers. So, yeah. So, our next game, I just picked it because it looks so damn cute. And it looks very awesome. Uh, did I talk about this one? Let me just check. Uh, yep, I did. Didn't forget anything. Um, this is 1 to 4. So we're back on track. Sorry about that one. Flow. So Flow is 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes, ages 10 and up. From PK Games, designer Henry Audubon and artist Andrew Bosley. Andrew Bosley, I love Andrew Bosley art. So Flow will take you on a heroic journey across the Iceberg Sea. Choose your path and leave your mark on the realm. What type of hero will you be? Will you explore the ever-changing iceberg islands and discover long-lost secrets? Sail the windy waves in search of sunken treasure and daring adventure? Fight fearsome monsters on your journey into the frozen heart of the ice? Kick back and enjoy some kelp noodle soup. Yum. Start each turn by placing a map tile and to expand the realm, then you will take 2 actions with your hero or the boats or with the boats that are shared by all players. Actions are simple, move and then interact with your location. Flow fits unique region to region movement system that allows heroes and sailboats to navigate the realm with ease. Only supernatural shapes of ice and seas are used to determine movement, so you never need to count squares on a grid. Hmm, interesting. So you power up, get equipments, eating noodles, learning skills, and so on. Each hero placement earns you a progress point at the end of the game. Although Flow is not a story-driven campaign game, all heroes have their own progress sheets where you can spend your points to unlock additional content for your hero. Uh, these points are also contributed to the Flow progress sheet, where you can unlock more game content and create a path that will change the fate of Flow Village. Yeah, it doesn't have many pictures, but it looks gorgeous. Even look at this. This is definitely Andrew Bosley. It's like some prototype stuff, art. Oh, any pictures of the board? Not really. It looks really cool. Let me just see if there are images. I don't see it. Nope. And for the next game is Explorers of Navoria. Uh, 2 to 4 players, 30 to 60 minutes, and ages 8 and up. It's from Quilling Board Game. Uh, the designer is Meng Chunlin, and the artist is ook Meng Chulin. So, uh, in the magical land of Navoria, new and strange continents have emerged from the sea. The Council of Navoria has decreed that the new continents must be explored. So you take action tokens from the bag and use them to draft adventure cards into your tableau. Oh, I love tableau building. Adventure cards help you explore Navoria, build settlements in the new emerged continents, craft supplies and items, and collaborate with different races of Navoria. Some of the adventure cards give instant benefits. Uh, And after drafting adventure cards, you use the same tokens you drafted from the bag to visit locations on the main land of Navoria in a worker placement phase. Workers placement locations reduce in power after each token is placed. Let me just check. Where was I? Worker placement locations reduce in power. Yep. In power after each token is placed, so you want to visit each location first to get the best benefits. Hmm, let's look at it. Look at this cover. And uh, this looks gorgeous. And a lot of people compare this art to Root. I cannot disagree, but I think it's still unique on its own. Look at this map. It looks so cool with all the little details. Look, there's a kind of like a lighthouse and a tower and stuff like that. And yeah, it looks very nice. It looks very Root-like because of these tokens. So yeah. And the next game is a game that I didn't put the original on. That was Unconscious Minds. It was there last year on my list for demos, I think. I'm not sure. But I think I did mention it at the point. And because I'm already getting it in December, hopefully everybody will get it in December. Um, I was actually going to highlight this one because I didn't back this one. It was a separate thing that you could add on. So Dream World, an unconscious mind card game. It's from Johnny Pack, artists Andrew Bosley and Vincent Dutray. Uh, I'm thinking. Um, So, oops, no, I should read it first, actually, by the way. So it's a lightweight card game for 2 to 4 players that plays in 20 to 30 minutes. It's designed by Johnny Pack, co-designer of Unconscious Minds and the lead developer for Fantasia Games. In this game, you are followers for a series of the unconscious mind who goes to interpret people's dreams and use various therapies to help them with their conditions. I hope I don't have a sleeping condition. But we're almost there. And during each round, you will secretly select a dream card from your hand and simultaneously reveal it along with the other player's cards. Next, the cards are arranged in numerical order besides the current client. This determines the value of treatment tokens you may score. The bigger the gap between your card and the next, the more you can flip and score. If you are the first to flip all of your treatment tokens, your dream interpretations are clearly the most insightful, and you win. The only thing is that they have these grids. I read the description, I think I know what they mean. I just love the art, to be honest. It looks really cool. And for my last game, before I go head to bed, is Chaos Cove. Chaos Cove is from Ape Games, 2 to 4 players, 120 minutes, ages 14 and up. It's from Martin Wallace, artist Lena Cosette, David Force, Joe Schwarzkopf. Yeah. So a resounding bell tolls signaling the epic battle that awaits. Ever vigilant, you assemble your team, scour your stockpiles for supplies, and arm yourselves to confront the ruthless horde of barbarians and pirate invaders. Um, Experienced Martin Wallace at his best with this highly interactive worker placement game. Command the unique abilities of each Chaos Cove 16 valiant heroes, harnessing their talents, capitalize on location perks, and amassing the essential resources to combat increasingly vulnerable invaders. And accumulate victory points by triumphing in both land and sea battles, erecting mighty forts, deploying rugged ships, and hosting epic rum-soaked celebrations. Marvel at the exquisite craftsmanship of the 16 charming hero meeples, each brought to life by the unparalleled artist of Mr. Cunnington. But here's a twist that sets the game apart. Every hero in Chaos Cove is distinctive with their own special ability. With 16 unique heroes to choose from, every player has a chance to step into the shoes of each hero during the game, making each playthrough an exciting and a unique adventure. Should the town of Chaos Cove withstand 4 harrowing rounds without succumbing to the invasion, the protector of Chaos Cove shall rise. Do you possess the mettle and strategy required to be the protector of Chaos Cove? Outwit your foes as you embark on an unforgettable journey to become the stuff of legends in the beloved town of Chaos Cove. And I really do like the pictures, to be honest. Look at this. It looks really cool. The screen printed. Looks like Bezier games with these round things. Look at that map. You go from like to a tree to a tavern and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna be very. I don't know if it's gonna be heavy, to be honest. Does it have a rating here? Martin Wall says it was not heavy. Kind of. Mm, oh, I don't know what I was looking, to be honest. So those were actually my 15 games, which with an honorable mention, to be honest. And I hope you guys can forgive me for my being tired, but I really love to do these videos, and I wanted to have this one done. Uh, so that I can post all of them up. Uh, if you see me at Essen, I don't, with my 53 subscribers or 52. But the thing is, if you want to play a game or something like that, who knows? Maybe I have time, maybe I don't. Don't use it against me. But I hope if you go to Essen, by the way, and if one of these games are on your list, or if none of the games are on your list, and you have different demos that you want to demo, let me know in the comments. Comment away, um, and I hope if you're going that you're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be there on Thursday and Friday, and yeah, it's I'm so excited for this Essen. So this was my last video. Maybe I'll do something in the week after Essen. I will definitely post some shorts. I think that's best because I think I promised for 2 years that I would uh, put everything together and make a video of everything that I recorded. Um, but at least I'm gonna do like these shorts, so I can do it with my camera and put them immediately on YouTube. So without further ado, I'm going to bed, and I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely night wherever you are. Okay, have a good Essen. Bye, guys.